Hello guys and welcome back to the Heart of Moon channel. In today's video I figured we'd switch it up and I'm going to be doing a reaction video to my own, well I say my own channel, my old podcast channel. So without further ado, let's go right into it.
Hello guys, welcome to a little taster episode of our new upcoming podcast. Don't have a name or anything,
The music's very loud, you know. That's something I've noticed, but anyway.
just kind of a little, kind of a wing it and go. So today, I think what we're going to be talking. What are we talking about today? PDA, public display of affection. So you ever just go around school, you know, you kind of chilling, lunchtimes, and you just see people, you know, holding hands and kissing and stuff.
That does happen a lot, you know. It happened to me quite a few times with like certain people. I won't say their names, but
wrestling, but it's
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Also, can we appreciate Matthew's point in the background? He's got a very serious point that he was explaining to me.
So yeah, I think that's the topic. We have our associate just around the corner. He's coming as well. But yeah, so what were your thoughts on Leo?
So it's good. I enjoy the free periods.
Why did you start waffling about the sixth form? Okay, I think Harold asked about PDA. Now it's talking about sixth form. I mean, yeah, what are you doing, man?
Can get a bit boring though, because it's restricted on actual social skills, and so basically we're allowed on our phones, but we can't play any card games, any sort of interaction, which it's a bit weird, but yeah, it's alright.
Referring to sixth form.
Sixth form, yes.
Yeah, but sixth form, I quite like sixth form. I do like the freeze. I don't know how I survive doing 5 lessons a day every day.
Honestly,
That's a really good point. I mean, if I have like 4 lessons in a day now, I can't take it. Even with 1 free period, it's ropes for me, and it's not even hard. I don't know, just getting old.
Just thinking, today we've got a full day of lessons, and the last 2 lessons have been very chill because we're coming to the end of term soon.
We are, and we got our results back today. You know, most of us are very happy. But anyway.
But Tuesday and Wednesdays are usually the day of hell because it's full day of lessons. Monday is a complete breeze. Monday's great, but full day of lessons now is just to the death of me. I couldn't do it now.
But yes, PDA. So so you'd like to?
PDA, public displays of affection. What's already been said?
We'll just talk about sixth form freeze, how we feel about it.
So how are you enjoying sixth form?
It's been alright, you know. It's been a yeah.
We actually kind of did bring that up.
I've seen a bit of I've seen a bit of wrestling, you know.
Pure waffle. What the fuck is he on about?
It's been a long. It's been a long 8 months. I can say that.
Now, if you want to talk about Jack's wrestling, he's like a WWE fighter. You know, hangs out with this girl who's also a WWE fighter. It's very interesting. But anyway, enough about Jack.
But so the topic of PDA. How do you guys feel about it?
Well, personally, public display of affection. It's not really a bit of me. If you're holding hands, little pecks on the cheek, hugs, stuff like that, that's fine. But it's when you're full on, you know.
I didn't agree to that. Okay, let me just clarify. That was not part of the script. No, not that this was scripted, of course. That was not part of it. How are you getting sued? And I'm joking, of course. As you can see,
I say,
it was a joke.
For example, if you're going to be very clean,
It looks like I'm speaking to myself, but you see where Leo says, I was singing, I say better late than never, like that song. But
huggy in public, that's when it gets too far. I feel like there's a time and a place. I feel like the only place you can actually be huggy, clingy, say on a date is a cinema. Yeah. That's the place you can get away with it.
To a certain degree, yeah. I mean, you can kind of tell when like people book in the corner of a cinema. You look over, you're like, you just know what to expect.
There's been times in the past where I've been friends with people, and you would you'd see them at lunchtime. They'd be at the table with one bent over and the other one crying.
I apologise. That was inappropriate. Will not happen again. Anyway,
it was hard to see, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going through it, but obviously, yeah, there's a time for a place. There's a bedroom. There's a shower. There's a kitchen counter. You know.
I don't know why I said kitchen counter. Like, I clearly meant the fridge. Or I don't know. Anyway,
The school really ain't the best place for it.
It's hard to
I say school, I mean sixth form. Anyway.
I mean, there is definitely people like there's a man whose name I cannot say, but he has been known to offer to men in the unisex.
So, talking about
No comment about that. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't know.
PDA, as Harvey said, and there is a time and a place. School is not the place. You can hold hands, little hug and a kiss. That's fine. But it's when
Put that out there. Just peck.
Just pecs.
pecs.
No French.
No French, as Harvey said. I
didn't mean that as in no French people. I meant no French kissing. I do not hate French people. Okay.
forget that the person, if you want to talk to the camera, you kind of need the mic, because kind of audio picks up. Because if I'm talking like this, you can't hear me. But yeah, so 3 minutes 30. I think this is a good little taster.
Taster, yeah, it was a great taster, and I'm looking forward to the future of this. What about you, Harvey?
I am very happy to be here. You know, it's been a long time coming.
It was only milk, by the way, on the screen. It was not other things. Anyway, what I have to say here is obviously not very well. As you can see, the podcast did not last well. It's been 2 weeks, only one episode. Will the second episode ever come out? I guess we'll never know. But
we got like different opinions on certain things, so
yes, we do, but we still do.
It's good.
It provides for good content.
It is very good content, and we got a lot. We got a lot in mind for like the coming episodes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, now that I'm done with the video, I figured I'd answer some of your questions that you guys have had. So the first one a lot of you guys asked me is, why did you leave the H2L podcast to begin with? Well, there was a few personal reasons, I'd say, but it mainly did come down to, like I explained in the channel trailer, having my own microphone. As you can see in them clips, we'd have to share it. It really wasn't efficient, whereas now I've got my own webcam, I've got my own 2 screens, I've got my microphone, and I can really say what I have to say. Not that I can't say what I have to say in front of Harry or Leo, but now I feel like I'm actually speaking directly to you, as opposed to speaking to something else. Another question people may have is like, what inspired the creation of the H2L podcast to begin with? Well, first of all, it was an average finance lesson as we go, and since, as discussed, we finished our unit 2 topics, finished our exams, it was all good, and so we had to do other work. But it was Harry's idea. Well, we were looking on TikTok. We saw clips of podcasts like Joe Rogan. You know, he's got some very interesting guests, and we thought we could kind of do that ourselves, but better. Could we have? I'm not too sure. But anyway, next question. How did you come up with a name for the podcast? That's a good question. But it's really easy. H2L, Harvey, Harry, Leo. That's it. Next question. Were there any behind the scenes issues which caused me to leave? No. There wasn't. In fact, I'm still on good terms with both of them. We still talk occasionally. No issues at all. Honestly. There's nothing wrong. But, no, yeah, like I said, personal reasons, personal preference, I have my own content here. I mean, them guys don't get my music, you know. If I did an album review with them, they wouldn't understand it. I put it on for 2 seconds, they're taking it off, which would annoy me. But anyway, next question. Will there be any more H2L podcast episodes? Well, we did film 2 more. However, you may never see them. One of them was definitely in production to be edited, but it seems that editing has been put on hold and may never be resolved, sadly. And the other episode was what was it about? It was about brain rot. So you may never see that. And my last question I'm answering is, what is your full takes on PDA now that you have your own platform? So I thought I'd say, the idea for the episode came to me because I was watching The Office. I believe it's season 7, episode 15. Probably around that number. But it's the episode where, spoiler alert, for season 7 of The Office, Michael and Holly finally gets back together. Very happy to see, very good. But when they're in the office, they can't stop touching. It makes everyone else very uncomfortable. And that topic was fresh in my mind, so I thought we'd discuss it. Anyway, yeah, I still think my points are valid. You know, there's a time and a place. Is it okay to show affection? I might say, in a relationship, you can actually do what you want to do, but I'd say you have to respect everyone else's boundaries, which is, obviously it won't be the same for everyone, but you have to set like a level and just follow that. Which, as Leo said, is like a little peck, maybe holding hands, cuddling, there's actually nothing wrong with that. But it's where you kind of interfere with other people, like let's say you're hugging in the middle of a hallway and people trying to get past. That's not cool. That's not right. Do I personally partake in PDA? Off the record?
No, I would never, have never, and will never. Ever do anything like that. But anyway, I feel like this is a good way to end the reaction video. I hope you guys have enjoyed as much as I have. Anyway, goodbye.